Going into KvK 4, you want to know some tips and tricks, you want to know some advices, you want to know our opponents in this KvK, if the rewards have changed or anything there is to know about just going into KvK 4. I want to detail and I want to talk in this video. Hello everyone and welcome back to another Rise of Kingdom video. My name is Legend Ronnie and today we just went into the KvK 4 Light versus Darkness. Are we all excited after 3 months of waiting, or maybe 2 months in some kingdoms of just literally waiting and killing those barbarians or forts that don't really give us the rewards that we are waiting for? In the Light versus Darkness, there's a lot of things that you want to do, and I also want to refresh a couple of things for maybe some players that are new to the channel. First thing that you want to do when you go into the KvK or into the new KvK is you want to make as much value as possible out of your action. Going on my reports, this is what I have been doing all day. So I can show you some very long ones that I managed to do. So this is about 4 hours of just chaining barbarians. This is what I have done since I woke up. I took my Richard, and notice that it says over here 4 hours ago. So probably it's even more than that. And I just AoE killed barbs as much as possible. People can do more chains, so I'm not trying to say that, these are very long chains. 4, 5, I do a couple of other things on my computer in the same time. So I don't really have time all the time to just make sure that they are chaining. As long as I'm killing 3 with the same amount of action points, I'm happy. So this is an even bigger chain, like 35 and 34 barbarians. So this is something you can do. This is just extra reward. So this is what I have done today without spending any potions or any action points. And on top of this, what I haven't done is pick up an action points recovery rune, which it would have helped me even more. But I didn't run out of action points the entire day, because I'm not sure if you noticed that I also killed Karak because my action points will keep getting full. I was like, okay, let me just kill some Karak really fast because I'm getting action points too many and I don't spend that much. You get some gems, you get some other stuff, and all this minor stuff that you get, and you probably say you don't need like arrows, you can trade them in for credits. I'm personally not happy with the value that you get from them, so I just don't trade them. But you can, because a lot of people just want to buy passports or various other things that you can buy from your alliance shop. I have a max skill YSG and I have a Richard as primary with 5111 level 50. I don't even need to bring Richard to 60. There's no reason to spend star for this. As a 511, he just does the job. As you see that I'm killing for 5 hours almost, or 4 hours and plus, and I have no problems doing it. I use a 25% expansion march, means that it's not 4 hours or 5 hours, it's about 3.5 hours. It's probably just the reports, they just take the higher value on the time. So it's 3.5 hours. Now, how much did I achieve in about 3.5 hours of doing other stuff and AoE bar farming? Let's check on the Crusader achievements. So far, I have killed 149 barbarians. I haven't killed any other, just AoE bar farming. Going on to the honor roll, I've done about 1000 honor, rank 1500, nothing very crazy. And I got about 800 Solunat coins. But again, I haven't spent any action points. So that's 155 barbarians. Let's say you just want to take 5 marches out and you want to go ahead and just spend your action points. So what is my limit of action points? 1300. I know for a fact that I can kill about 8 with 5 marches, and that's about 5 times 8 is 40 barbarians. If let's say 9, right? That's even 45 barbarians. I killed 149 and I still haven't run out of action points. I could go ahead and do another beautiful big chain over here, because that's a lot of barbarians over here, so I can keep chaining and keep gaining action points throughout that time. So this is something that you should do in the KvK if you have time, if you have a max YSG. If you don't have a max YSG, you can try with an Ethelflaed. Ethelflaed is also pretty good on this. But the 511 Richard is the best one because it brings troops back ridiculously. You notice that I'm even using calves. I'm not even trying to bring infantry, which would be, or archers, which would be YSGs or Richard's troops that they will boost. I'm bringing calves because I just want to move them as fast as possible. Even the rune that I took is for march speed, so just so they can move faster. And as extra, what I put on Richard is the march speed equipment, so he can have even more march speed. Because the moment I took him out of the city, I said like, is he moving? Did my game lag? What is happening? Did my just game got stuck? Because my recharge, I wasn't having a feeling that he's moving out of my city. So I had to put him back, and I just put some march speed equipment on him. I was like, okay, this definitely needs some march speed. Or probably I'm just used with too high march speed marches, because I'm kind of big of a fan of just having a lot of mobility on my marches. I just don't like them to be very slow. So that's the first thing that you can do when you get into the Lost Kingdom. The next thing, if you're a free to play, is farming gems while you're doing your AoE bar farming thing. Just farm gems. That's the main resource that you need as a free to play once you get into the Lost Kingdom. Now, a couple of other things that I want to talk about, because everyone knows that when you get into the past glory, the first thing it is, and it starts right away, stage 1 is resource gathering, right? It ends up in 4 days. You see my points are ridiculously low, and if you go into the rankings, I'm just gonna pick up Camp Solaria, and you notice that some people have like 4.3 million points, 2.8, 2.8, and you're wondering how the hell these guys have so many points. So I can explain this as very easy as possible. Once the Marauders pre-KvK is done, you know that before you go into the Lost Kingdom, you have the stage, the pre-KvK stages. The 3 days is Marauders, 3 days is training, and 3 days is killing the Marauders encampments, the forts. Once the Marauders is done, or probably some of these people have done it even before the Marauders, but I would highly recommend the Marauders, the pre-KvK on stage 1. It's highly worth it. They give so many good rewards. You don't want to skip that. But once those stages is done, what many of these people have done is take out 5 marches with gathering commander or as much load bonus as possible and just farm gold 6 days non-stop. The reason I'm saying they might have done even before that is because I've done a little bit of math in terms of points, and a million gold is like 50,000 points, if I'm correct. That was my math, about 50,000 points. So 10 million gold is about half a million of points. Now, I know for a fact that if you take a max skill Cleopatra with, I'm not sure if a Siondiok or Joan of Arc, you can get about 18, 19 million troops load on that. So that's about 19 million gold, which can bring you up to almost a million points. So if we go back to the rankings, this player has about 4 million points right now, so he probably gathered throughout this day some more points. But let's say 3.5 million, 4 million points, and that's where the points is. 5 marches with 50% expansion, with gathering commanders or as many load bonus commanders that you can get, or any commanders that can give you as much load bonus as possible, and you just fill up those 5 marches with gold throughout those 6 days, and when the stage starts, you just send everything in your city, and voila, you get a very good rank on the first past glory stage, which is the resource gathering. If you're wondering if they have done it with gems, no, they haven't done it with gems. The tiles of gems in the original kingdom is 10 and 20. That's 1,500 or 3,000 points, which is very low. They have done it with gold. This is our allies. On the left side, you see the light, and on the right side, you see the darkness. So those are our opponents. Give a reminder, everyone goes into the KvK, into the Lost Kingdom to have fun. This is the purpose of games, right? This is why we play games, to have fun, to entertain, or make new friends. So this is what personally I'm looking for very good sportsmanship. I'm looking for some very good fights. I'm looking for having a great time in this Lost Kingdom, and that's what I hope that also our opponents are looking for. So let's enjoy our time, let's have some great fights, let's have some great battles, and let's have some great time, make some memories that we'll remember, something nice that we will talk about each other in the future, because everyone remembers their past KvKs and so on. What has changed in terms of rewards, or if you didn't know about this type of light versus darkness, when you go into your KvK 4, it's AABB. So if you've done your first light versus darkness, which was supposed to be your KvK 3, that was ABBB. This is AABB. So 1411 is our main A kingdom. 1415, which is us, is our second A kingdom, and then our big kingdom is 1442 and 1439. On the other side, I believe 1412 is the main A kingdom, and then 1446 is the second A kingdom, and after that is their B kingdoms 1438 and 1416. In terms of placement on the map, on the left up corner is usually the main A kingdom. This is the reason I'm saying that 1412 is the main A kingdom. From the opponent side, you see 1411. So pretty much on ruins and altars, they were gonna meet each other, and it's same going to be in Kingsland. They're gonna have the closest gates. So A matches A, and A matches A, then B matches B, and B matches B. So when we get into the Kingsland, we will meet their second A kingdom, because we are also the second A kingdom, our opponent's side. And on the ruins, we're also, or altars, we're also gonna meet them. It's gonna be very interesting, and I'm very hyped for the action to start, because that's what everyone wants, and that's why everyone is here in the KvK. Going on to the Lost Canyon shop, the only thing that has changed in the Lost Canyon shop is they added the Call of the Loyal blueprint. It's just one full blueprint, that means 30 fragments. Now I'm personally not happy about that, because this is advanced quality versus legendary quality, which again is 30 fragments. So they should add more fragments for the advanced quality one. I would say that maybe at least 3 blueprints. You can't compare to put the same quantity as the advanced quality blueprints versus the legendary quality blueprints. If you're wondering if I got the bundle popping up when I combined the fragments and to get the blueprint, on the Shire's Return I didn't, and I'm gonna make sure to post the video why I didn't. But on the Eternal Night blueprint I did get the bundle. So to make you understand how the Vanquisher bundle is popping up, it's once per legendary blueprint. It's once per lifetime, right? It doesn't matter if you combine 5 Shire's Return, you can only get this bundle once for Shire Return. It is the same thing as when you are summoning a legendary. You can only summon a legendary once, and you get the bundle with the 10 sculptures. So I hope that makes sense. So when you complete your Luster Scrolls and you get that legendary design that they give you, even that is a full blueprint, apparently it does trigger the Vanquisher Bundle, which is as good as buying the 10 sculpture bundle, because this is 4 legendary materials for £5. This is a no-brainer. You don't even have to think about this. You just have to press and pay it. Even that is Shire's Return. It says a full blueprint. I'm surprised it triggered the bundle, but it did. So I'm expecting that every time you're going to acquire a blueprint, either by combining it or by just acquiring a max blueprint. So for example, when you go into the shop, in the Anthem shop, which if you didn't see the video, you can go ahead and check them. I've done a review about it. So when you're going to buy any of those blueprints, just one at a time, you'll be able to trigger this Vanquisher bundle. Or if you get fragments, then you combine the fragments and you trigger the Vanquisher bundle. That's pretty cool, and that's good to know. I went through a couple of the rewards. The rewards haven't changed. It's the same as the previous Light versus Darkness. There's no reason to go through all the rest of the rewards to show you. It is the same rewards on the Honor rank, on the Alliance, on the Kingdom. It is the same rewards for now, so I'm pretty happy. The rewards are pretty good. It's even on the Kingdoms, the rewards are pretty good. Like 50 pieces of 60 minutes speed ups is really amazing for a Kingdom. Every player in the Kingdom gets that. That's exactly what free-to-play, low spender, and pretty much everyone needs, a bunch of speed ups. If you're wondering, it is the same coin on the Crusader achievements. No reason to go to the rest of the rewards. It is the same rewards. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and thank you for watching. Until next time, this is your boy Ronnie signing off. See you on the battlefield. Peace out, yo, and take care. See you on the next one, and stay safe out there.